Welcome back to Z Coins. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing finds in U.S. coin history, the 1977 D Mint Mark 1 cent coin that's turning heads in the collector's world and could be worth up to $1,000 today. Stick around to find out why this seemingly humble penny could be a hidden treasure. So, what's so special about this coin? Well, first of all, it's not every day you see a 1977 penny getting so much attention. At first glance, it may look like any other penny from the 1970s. But the D Mint mark below the date signifies that this coin was minted in Denver, and it's one of those rare instances where a simple penny could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Let's go back to 1977. The Denver Mint was in full operation, producing millions of 1-cent coins every year. This penny is mostly made of copper, just like most pennies from that era, but what's unique is how some of these pennies were struck. Typically, the Denver Mint produces high-quality coins, but every once in a while, something goes wrong. And that's where collectors start getting excited. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Some 1977 D pennies have errors, like double strikes, off-center strikes, or other misalignments. These errors make certain coins very rare, and collectors love rare coins. But that's not all. In some cases, the mint mark or other details may appear a little unusual, like a faint or doubled mint mark. The error coins from 1977 are particularly valuable because they're not supposed to exist in this way. They're almost like hidden treasures that accidentally escape the mint. Now, you're probably wondering, why would anyone pay up to $1,000 for a penny? Well, here's the deal. Coin collectors and numismatists, that's a fancy term for coin enthusiasts, are willing to pay big bucks for certain factors, like rarity, condition, and unique mint errors. Coins in uncirculated condition, meaning they've been preserved without ever entering circulation, tend to fetch a higher price. But in the case of these 1977 D error coins, even circulated coins can have significant value if the error is prominent enough. Now, let's talk numbers. Recently, some of these error pennies from 1977 with the Denver Mint mark have sold for hundreds of dollars at auction. In top condition, a 1977 D penny with unique errors can go for $500 to $1,000 or even more. On the other hand, if you've got a 1977 D penny without any visible errors, it's typically worth around its face value, maybe a little more if it's in pristine condition. But for those lucky enough to find one with a striking error, that's where you can see the big money rolling in. If you have a jar of old pennies lying around, now's the time to check. Here's what you should look for to determine if your 1977 D penny is a valuable one. Check the mint mark. Look closely at the D mint mark. If there's any doubling or odd appearance, that could be a valuable mint error. Examine the strike. Errors like double strikes or off-center strikes are rare and can make a huge difference in the coin's value. Evaluate the condition. Coins in better condition, especially with minimal wear, are more valuable. Uncirculated coins will always be worth more to collectors. If you're not sure, consider getting your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This can help confirm its value and make it more attractive if you plan to sell it. You might be asking yourself, why pennies? Why are people so fascinated by coins that, on the surface, seem so common? Well, coin collecting is often about the thrill of discovery, finding a rare piece of history that no one else has noticed. It's like modern-day treasure hunting, and pennies are affordable and accessible, making them perfect for new and experienced collectors alike. If you've got a 1977 D era penny and you're wondering if you should sell it, here are a few things to consider. Current market demand. Right now, there's a lot of interest in error pennies, so you could get a good price. Rarity and condition. If your coin is in great condition or has a rare error, it's worth considering holding onto it as values could rise. Get it appraised. If you're unsure, Take it to a local coin dealer or have it professionally graded to get a clearer idea of its value. Coins can be an investment, and depending on the market, their value can increase over time. Holding on to it for a bit longer might just pay off. So there you have it. A deep dive into the world of the 1977 D1-cent penny, how to spot valuable mint errors, and why collectors are willing to pay big bucks for these rare finds. Have you ever found any unique coins? Or maybe you have a 1977 D penny at home right now. Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips, and turn on notifications so you never miss a treasure hunt with us. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Did you know that a single penny from 1987 could be worth as much as $2,000? That's right, one penny, potentially worth thousands. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the fascinating story of the 1987 Mint Mark penny, why it's unique, what makes it valuable, and what collectors are willing to pay for it right now on the market. First, let's set the stage. It's 1987. Ronald Reagan is president, the stock market faces a dramatic crash, and pop culture is thriving with shows like Full House and hits from U2. Meanwhile, in the world of U.S. coinage, the Philadelphia Mint is busy producing billions of pennies. One small twist in the minting process leads to a handful of coins being incredibly valuable. Now, every U.S. penny has a few key elements. The iconic Abraham Lincoln portrait on the front, the phrase "In God We Trust," and the words "Liberty" and the date. Most 1987 pennies from Philadelphia bear a small P mint mark, indicating they were made at the Philadelphia Mint. However, what sets these pennies apart is not just their origin, but the rarity of a few specific features. Most 1987 pennies are worth only their face value, but certain errors and rare characteristics make some of them highly collectible and valuable to the right buyer. So how do you know if you're holding one of these rare finds? Coins with double strikes, off-center errors, or die cracks are highly desirable to collectors. These errors make each coin unique and significantly increase its value. Planchet errors, or mistakes made to the metal blank before the image is struck, can also boost the penny's worth. Look for unusual bumps, grooves, or even a different metal shine on your penny. Grading is essential in coin collecting, with mint state MS grades being highly valuable. 1987 pennies in top condition, without wear or scratches, could fetch a premium price if they have rare errors. In addition to these physical attributes, collectors value coins with visible die varieties, where subtle differences in the way the image appears on the coin may signal a rare production anomaly. You might be wondering, why would a penny be worth up to $2,000? There are three main reasons. Collectors are always hunting for rare coins, and the 1987 penny with significant errors is one of those rarities. The more unique the error, the more collectors will pay to have it in their collection. Most pennies are circulated, meaning they've been used, tossed in pockets, or even found on the ground. Finding a 1987 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition with errors? That's exceptionally rare. Some high-quality 1987 pennies with errors have fetched impressive prices at auction. This has only fueled the hype around finding and preserving error coins. So you've got a 1987 penny. How do you know if it's worth big bucks? Examine the coin closely. Start by carefully inspecting your penny. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, minting errors, or any unusual features. The clearer the error, the higher the coin's potential value. Get the coin graded. If you believe your penny could be valuable, it's best to send it to a professional grading service. The Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are two trusted names in the industry. Compare to recent auction sales. Checking recent auction sales is a great way to gauge the market. Coins with similar features can give you a rough idea of the value collectors are willing to pay. Remember, coin values fluctuate over time. The price for rare coins is often higher when there's a surge of interest from collectors or in years when rare coin auctions attract national attention. Let's talk about today's market. Right now, coins with rare errors and in top condition can sell for $500 to as much as $2,000. That's not a guaranteed price, but pennies with the right grade and features are in high demand. If you're lucky enough to have a 1987 p penny with distinct errors, keep it protected and consider holding on to it. The coin market can be unpredictable, but unique items like these tend to appreciate over time. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting into the hobby, here are a few final tips. Store your valuable coins in protective cases. Exposure to air, dirt, or oils from your fingers can diminish their value over time. Coin values can change, so keep up with numismatic forums, auction results, and market trends to know when the time might be right to sell or buy. If you're serious about collecting, talk to coin experts or dealers. Their insights can help you understand which coins are worth investing in and how to spot valuable finds in your own collection. And there you have it, the story of the 1987 p mint mark penny, a 1-cent coin that could be worth up to $2,000. It's a reminder that sometimes the most valuable things come in small, unexpected packages. So check your coins closely, and who knows? You might just have a hidden gem in your change jar. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more fascinating coin stories and collector insights. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! If you're a coin collector, a hobbyist, or just someone who loves finding hidden treasures, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating modern coin discoveries, the rare and valuable 1994 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime. Some versions of this coin are worth up to $3,000, and you might have one sitting in a jar at home. So, what's the story with this seemingly normal 1994 dime? Well, in the world of coin collecting, mint marks play a huge role in identifying where, and sometimes when a coin was minted. Typically, dimes minted in Philadelphia, like the 1994 version, are marked with a P, while dimes from Denver have a D. But some of the 1994 dimes mysteriously lacked this mint mark. This error made these coins a sensation among collectors. Now, what made the 1994 dime so interesting is that it's much rarer than the no mint mark coins of earlier years, like the 1982 dime, which was the result of a conscious decision by the U.S. Mint to not include the P mark that year. But the 1994 no mint mark dime was a genuine error, one that wasn't supposed to happen. There are a few reasons why this coin can fetch up to $3,000 in today's market. First, it's about rarity. Only a very limited number of these error coins exist. Most 1994 dimes were stamped correctly, so finding one without the mint mark is incredibly difficult. When you combine rarity with demand, you get value, and this coin has become a highly sought-after collector's item. Factors driving the value of the 1994 no mint mark dime. Condition, or grade, is another big factor in a coin's value. A 1994 no mint mark dime in pristine, uncirculated condition, meaning it looks almost like it did when it was first minted, is much more valuable. If you have one in high grade, you're potentially sitting on a small fortune. Alright, so how do you tell if you have one of these valuable dimes? First, of course, make sure it's a 1994 Roosevelt dime. Turn the coin over to the right side of the profile. This is where you would normally see the P for Philadelphia. If you don't see a P mint mark in that spot, you might be in luck. But remember, condition matters. The coin should ideally be in mint state, MS, or at least about uncirculated, AU, for it to carry top dollar value. Images of recent coin auction results with dollar signs popping up, Now let's talk dollars and cents. The current market value of a 1994 no-mint mark dime can vary significantly. For a coin in poor condition, you may only get a few dollars. But if you've got a 1994 no-mint mark dime in mint state 67 or above, it could be worth up to $3,000 or more. That's why it's so crucial to know the quality of the coin and, if possible, get it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. This coin's value has been rising due to increased interest in modern-era coins. While $3,000 is the higher end, some have sold for even more in the right conditions and at the right auctions. So be sure to check the market if you're looking to buy or sell. So, what should you do if you think you've got one of these rare dimes? First, handle it carefully. Avoid touching it with your bare fingers. Use gloves if you can. Even minor scratches or smudges can affect the value. Next, consider getting it graded. Grading services will authenticate and give it an official condition rating, which can boost buyer confidence and increase your potential sale price. So there you have it. The story, the history, and the value of the elusive 1994 no-mint mark dime. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who's stumbled across an old dime, this little coin could be worth a lot more than face value. So, check those coin jars and piggy banks. You never know what treasure you might have hidden away. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more awesome coin content, and let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins yourself. Thanks for watching, and good luck hunting. We're diving deep into the world of coin collecting to look at an incredibly rare coin, the 2007 D-Mint Mark I cent dime coin. Alright, let's start with a little backstory. The 2007 D-Mint Mark I cent dime isn't just any ordinary coin. For most of us, a penny is a penny and a dime is a dime. But this coin is a unique era coin, where a 1 cent denomination was mistakenly struck onto a dime planchet by the Denver Mint. First things first, the Denver Mint, which is responsible for striking millions of U.S. coins each year, made a rare mistake in 2007. Due to a surprising error in the minting process, some dimes were struck with features intended for pennies, creating a unique and extremely collectible coin. This unexpected minting error has led to a one-of-a-kind collectible that is highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Now, you might wonder, how does a coin end up with the wrong design? Well, minting errors like this happen when planchets or blank pieces of metal are mixed up during the production process. The U.S. Mint uses planchets specifically designed for each denomination, but sometimes, due to human or machine error, they get loaded incorrectly. In this case, a planchet intended for a penny, made of copper-plated zinc, ended up in the press for dimes. The Denver Mint struck these with the usual D-Mint mark for Denver, and voila, you get a rare penny-dime hybrid unlike any other coin out there. The features are almost identical to a typical penny, but the composition is all wrong. Another fascinating thing? This error isn't limited to just one coin. A few of these dimes were struck in error, making this coin a real hidden gem for those who know what to look for. Okay, so you're probably wondering, why is this coin worth anything, let alone thousands of dollars? First and foremost, it's all about rarity. The fewer error coins in circulation, the more valuable they tend to be. Coins like these stand out due to their rarity and the historical significance of their error. When it comes to error coins, collectors are willing to pay a premium, especially for those with unique stories. This 2007 D-Mint error coin has both. It's a one-of-a-kind, with a penny design on a dime planchet, and only a limited number were made before the error was detected. The quality and grading also matter. Coins that are certified as MS, mint state, or higher tend to fetch even higher prices because they're preserved without any significant wear or damage. So if you happen to come across a 2007 D-Mint mark error coin, getting it professionally graded could significantly increase its value. Now, let's talk numbers. As of now, this error coin is reported to be valued at up to $42,700. Yes, you heard that right. This particular error coin has garnered incredible interest in recent years, and some high-quality specimens have sold for record-breaking amounts at auctions. In general, the price for this coin can vary widely depending on its condition and the demand at the time of sale. Uncirculated examples, graded as high as MS67 or MS68, are the ones that are likely to attract the top dollar. And even if you don't find one in pristine condition, lower-grade versions can still fetch a respectable sum due to their scarcity. The current market for these coins fluctuates, but right now, the value is holding strong in the thousands of dollars, especially at auction. Collectors love the uniqueness of error coins, and when it comes to the 2007 D-Mint error, it's truly a treasure among American coinage. So maybe you're thinking, I've got some change lying around. How do I check for this error coin? Well, here's what to look for if you're examining coins in your collection or even in your pocket change. First, pay attention to the mint mark. You're looking for a D-Mint mark, which indicates it was produced in Denver. Then, inspect the features of the coin carefully. Does it look like a penny but is smaller, or has it been struck on a material that feels different? It might just be that rare 2007 D-Mint error. If you think you've struck gold, or copper, rather, get the coin professionally evaluated. Trusted coin graders, like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can provide a grading certificate which will increase the credibility and, likely, the value of your coin. For those of you who are already coin collectors or just getting started, there's always excitement in checking for unique and valuable finds. Always keep an eye out for coins that look a little different or seem out of place. Error coins come in many forms, and the 2007 D-Mint mark error is just one example of how exciting coin collecting can be. And don't forget to research each find. You never know when you'll come across a new, rare, or valuable coin like this one. Whether you're looking to add to your collection, or maybe find something to sell, error coins are a rewarding hunt. So there you have it, the fascinating story, the error, and the value behind the rare 2007 D-Mint Mark 1 cent dime coin. Remember, these coins may be small, but their impact on the world of coin collecting is huge. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more coin-related content, and leave a comment if you'd like to hear about other rare finds. And who knows? You might just find a hidden treasure of your own next time you check your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting. We're diving into a coin that's been making waves in the collector world, the 2004p dime. Yep, you heard it right. A humble dime that's been estimated to be worth up to $43,700. How did this happen, and could you have one hiding in your change? Let's break down everything from the history, the value, and the special characteristics that make this dime stand out. Alright, coin enthusiasts, buckle up. We're about to take a journey through the story of the 2004p dime, why it's so valuable, and what makes it so unique. First, let's start with the basics. The 2004p dime comes from a long line of dimes, with the original dime first minted back in 1796. The P stands for Philadelphia, where the coin was struck. But why is the 2004p so special? It's not just a regular dime, it's a coin with a unique minting error. And it's this error that has turned an ordinary 10-cent piece into a potential treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. What exactly is the error that makes this coin so valuable? The error is known as a double die error. In coin collecting, a double die occurs when the coin is stamped twice by the die, but with a slight misalignment. It's rare, and it's what collectors look for. But here's the kicker. This doubling error doesn't appear clearly with the naked eye. You'll need a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to spot it. So, if you have a 2004p dime, take a closer look. You'll notice the doubling around the inscriptions like Liberty, the date, and sometimes even in the profile of President Roosevelt. If you spot it, you could have a dime worth much more than its face value. Now, let's talk about the rarity. Not all 2004p dimes have this error, and that's what makes them incredibly valuable. It's believed that only a small fraction of these coins left the Philadelphia Mint with a doubling error. And with only a few reported finds, each one that's been discovered is in high demand. One of these rare dimes sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $43,700. That's right, a 10-cent coin turning into nearly $44,000. Collectors are willing to pay big money to own one, especially in top-grade conditions, like MS-67 or higher. So, if you think you might have a 2004p dime, check it closely, because you could be sitting on a small fortune. Alright, so what should you look for? Here's a quick guide to help you identify if your dime has potential. First, make sure it's from 2004 and has the P Mint mark, which you'll find on the front side of the coin. Next, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and carefully examine the inscriptions on the coin. Look for any signs of doubling around these letters. If the letters look thicker or like there's a shadow effect, that's a sign of the doubling error. The date can also show signs of doubling. If the numbers appear to have a slight shadow or a double edge, it could be an error coin. Finally, check Roosevelt's profile. Some coins with a doubling error also show slight duplication in the lines and details of his profile. So let's talk numbers. The average 2004p dime without errors is only worth face value, or about 10 cents. But if you have the doubling error, the value skyrockets based on its condition. A coin graded in very fine condition might fetch a few $100s, but if it's in mint state, like MS-67 or MS-68, you're looking at thousands of dollars. And remember, one sold for $43,700. These values aren't just estimates. They're based on real auction sales. Coin grading plays a big role here. A higher grade means a higher price. So if you have a potential candidate, you might want to get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Wondering how to maximize your dime's value? Get it graded. Coin grading is an essential step in determining the true value. A professional grading company like PCGS or NGC will evaluate the coin's condition and authenticity and assign it a grade. This helps establish a fair market value. Once you've graded your dime, it's time to sell. You can try online marketplaces like eBay or specialized auction sites, or even take it to a coin show where collectors and dealers gather. But remember, high-grade coins tend to do better at professional auctions, where you're likely to get a fair market value based on demand. Sometimes rare coins show up in the most unexpected places. You don't have to be a collector to find treasure. Just keep your eyes open. A simple magnifying glass can reveal hidden details on coins. It's a small investment that can lead to big discoveries. The world of coin collecting is constantly changing. Keep up with trends, especially error coins, as values can fluctuate based on demand. Coin collecting communities are great resources for learning about new finds, sharing tips, and even getting advice on valuing and selling your coins. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 2004p dime that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Make sure to check your dimes, and who knows, you might just discover a hidden gem. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next video. Happy collecting!